Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Russell here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. But then again, you know that, don't you? Because that's why you've tuned in. So, hope you're all well. It's a nice day, isn't it? Welcome to our members area. I get asked a lot of times a lot of questions, mainly about prison and that, because like a bozo I started telling everybody that I've done a lot of time in jail, which I have, from 91 till 04. I've only been back for 2 weeks since I got out in 04, and a lot of emails that I get saying you should go on this site and and do videos about jail and stuff like that. And it's something that I like to put at the back of my mind, but it's always there. But a lot of times I'm asked, who were hardest person you've ever met in there? And look, what you've got to understand in prison is there can be somebody who's a real tough guy. He might only be somebody 5'5", 9 stone wet through, but he might walk up to you and stick a jug of scalding hot water from water urn that's boiling, or he might have a bag of sugar in it. He might just stick that in your face, and that to me is somebody who's got naught to lose. So I don't know, it depends. Look, there's hard men all over prison, isn't there? But I think when I was 20-year-old, and obviously on my 21st birthday I went over onto cons, they call it, and there was a guy in there called Paul Sykes, and everybody were terrified of him. And I suppose I had things built up in my head by other people, thinking that you were going to grab you and fucking knock you out and do what he wanted to you. So there is people that I suppose you'd have to watch for in prison, but I don't know really. I don't know. I was in jail with Shavezi Daniels from Bradford. He was tough. Sean Claxton from Leeds, is it? From Moortown. Dennis Slade from Leeds, been in jail with them. Dennis, got on alright with Dennis. He's from, I think he lives at Al Woodley now. I don't know. Alan Lord, I was in jail with him. Strange Ways writer. I had a bit of a run-in with him in Donkey Traz. Dropped a bollock there, didn't I? I never got strangled though. We were actually alright, but could have gone the other way. So I'm loud, aren't I? I don't know. If you want to talk scariest people or blokes I've met, and I thought, fucking hell, they could do you some damage. Tom Aspinall, he's a UFC kid. Rick Maudsley from Bury. And I met Rico Verhoeven. He's the Glory World Champion, and he beat that Badr Hari. Rico Verhoeven, a Dutch kid. I spent a bit of time with him. Spent a bit of time with Tom Aspinall. And Rick Maudsley. Spent a bit of time with him, not a lot of time with him though. He's Frank's mate, but Frank's good mates with all them, my mate from Bury, Frank Smith, and they're all hard men. Rico's a world champion. Tom Aspinall's gonna be a world champion. He's got legs like concrete. Rick Maudsley, he's done cage fighting. If they get hold of you, them sort of people, they're gonna just rip your head off. Rip your head, just grab me. Like, oh, other guy, Billy, Kev's mate here, what's he called? Billy Whitehurst. Well, he used to live near me. Billy Whitehurst. He used to live on School Walk, Old Edlington. Billy Whitehurst, but I think he's a Thenska lad, is he, Billy? He works at Rosehill Cemetery now with Kev's brother, who owns this. But he's an hard bloke. I've met him several times, known him years. But he's a tough guy. I'll tell you a story about Billy Whitehurst. He had a fight with that Adam, who is it? From Fensker. They used to do Top Spot, is it? Dormond. They were at it 20 minutes, knocking lumps out of each other. That's a legendary fight round here. But no, listen, you can be the hardest man in the world, especially in prison, and like I've just said to you there, you can get some 9 stone guy who'll just, you know, deal with you. So I wouldn't read too much into it. It don't mean anything. It don't mean anything that you're a big lump. But like I said, those guys that I've seen them kickboxers, you know, when they're kicking that bag with this part of the leg here, the legs are like concrete. They just break your ribs and break your legs on normal men like us. So they're probably scary, nice guys, all gentlemen, but scary. Them Rick Maudsley, Tom Aspinall, Rico Verhoeven, Paul Sykes, Billy Whitehurst. Was that Rico Verhoeven? 5 people. 5 people. That's about it really. So, you know, you've been asking, and I've done a video on it. But you know, guys I've met in prison as well: Dennis Slade, Sean Claxton, Alan Lord. There was another kid I met as well. I'm trying to think of his name now. Oh, Herbie Hyde, he was in jail when I was as well, in Blunderston. Herbie Hyde, but I didn't really bother with him. And he can fight, and he obviously ex-cruiserweight, well, not cruiserweight, ex-heavyweight champion at world, isn't he? Herbie Hyde, 2-time heavyweight champion at world. Nazim Hamid's been in jail when I've been in. Well, he stayed down at reception, didn't he? He didn't come onto the wing, did he? But we were in the same jail. Went to Hartfield next day. I suppose Naz can fake, can't he? But he was like a mouse in there and in Hartfield open jail. But yeah, out of all them, you'd probably say Tom Aspinall, Rico Verhoeven, Rick Maudsley. They're probably the scariest guys I've ever met in real life. So, alright, for all those who asked, all you young lads who keep asking me, it's so and so from wherever, Worcester, age 19. Who's the hardest person you've ever met? Nick. Well, anyway, they're some hard men that I've met, and that you won't want them knocking at your door if you owed them 200 quid in a pandemic. So, alright, peace out.